Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast. Today, we have something very special lined up for all of you. We're diving into the world of development and tech innovation in e-commerce and talking about the dev meet that happened earlier this June. Blessin, Nitin, Arjun, and Rama, who attended the meet, are here with us today to share their experiences. For a bit of context, DevMeet is an annual event where developers and tech enthusiasts come together to share their cutting-edge ideas and discuss the future of technology. The guest speaker for the event was TCS Enterprise Architect Rajeev M A, who gave an amazing session on the advancements in AI ML. Alright, so let's kick things off. Nitin, can you give me a rundown of the program and what happened during the event?
Okay, so DevMeet 2024 was held on June 7, 2024 at Rekha Club in Kochi, and this was our third edition, and we had a participation of nearly 50. So the main vision of DevMeet is to gather all the developers of terrific minds under one roof and have some fruitful discussions, have some fun sessions, as well as to collaborate with each other, and also to educate themselves regarding the latest trends in technology. Okay, and as a part of the dev team, we divided the whole dev team into 5 small teams, one month prior, and we have given them topics to work on. They can build plugins or they can build prototypes like that. There were 5 teams. One was headed by Rama, and one was headed by Arjun, one was headed by Jitin, and one was headed by Sanu. One was headed by the Shopify team. So there were total 5 teams. And during the dev meet, we asked them to present what they have prepared. It can be a prototype or it can be a working model. And apart from that, there were also sessions took by the leads or the CTO of the company. And also we had an external guest, like you said, Mr. Rajeev took a session on the AI part. And apart from all these sessions, we also had some fun interactive sessions as well.
So Arjun and Rama, you guys were given different topics you were leading 2 different teams. So can both of you tell me about what topics you guys covered?
On that day, as Nathan mentioned, 1 month prior we are planning for a running prototype. Also we have planned for some plugins that could be selling in our marketplace, and that was our plan. So from my team, we were focusing on building a review module on Magento too. Actually, in our marketplace there is no review related module, so we were focusing on that. So there is a better optimization when comparing to our Flipkart and compared Amazon. So we collected a lot of information from there, and we analyzed these current challenges on the customer they are facing in our current Magento e-commerce system. So when we are checking in the outside of the marketplace, there was a lot of plugin for the review, but those were really high in cost. So that we were planning to build a new plugin from our own purpose, as well as we have implemented the same to one of our vendor NGFC. We have implemented that. So it's really we have a little amount of time, because even this topic is 1 month prior. We are working in parallel on our priority tickets. We have daily of half an hour or 1 hour to be spent on this particular thing to be covered, and the presentation should be prepared, and the use case and everything to be tested before delivering on that particular event. So we are actually 5 plus member of team, and we have completed that module within that event.
And Arjun, can you tell me a little bit of your team and the topic that you covered?
Hi guys, Arjun here. So as Rama has told, we too had a Magento 2 plugin to be developed. Since we are all Magento developers, that's what we focused on. For my team, we thought about doing something that could enhance the checkout experience of the customer. more than a checkout experience. From a client's perspective, this plugin would help them boost their sales, because what we wanted to do is that to have a continued shopping experience for the customer. So once the customer has placed an order, he or she completed it, they are usually shown a success page for the order. So what we thought is that we try to push out further the products on that success page. So for a prototype basis, we just had a singular product, to be highlighted in the success page. So when the customer places the, he is interested in getting that product, he or she can just place an order from the success page, and all the payment details, shipping details, and all those sorts will be taken from the previous order. And on a single click basis, that new product can also be purchased. So it's like a continued shopping experience, both for the client and also the consumer. So it increases the sales and all those sorts. So whatever the process we had, again, as we told, we had a team of 5. We had to do as Rama told, we had to split up the task, do these activities in between our day-to-day job, and also we had to prepare presentation and all those sorts. So yeah, essentially describes what Rama had experienced.
Okay, so creating a seamless shopping experience.
An enhanced shopping experience. Yeah.
Okay. Blesson, I heard your presentation went really well. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we, the Shopify team, so currently at Terrific Menus, we haven't ever gotten the chance to build an app. So when it came to our team, we wanted to introduce something that was never done by the company and that would bring some importance to the company. So we chose the Shopify checkout extension. So that is one of the major drawbacks of Shopify, and we thought of working on that topic. And we were all freshers, so to add on, this was our first dev meetup or any meetup in a professional environment. So the pressure was high, and we came up with the checkout extension app that we were able to demonstrate. And yeah, I was the one who took the session in the dev meetup. And yeah, it was a very new experience for me. There were a lot of questions, some questions that I didn't think of when I went through that path, because there were the team leads were there, members of other e-commerce platforms were there. So it was a new experience to answer all those questions, and also got to know a lot of information regarding what is needed.
So Nitin, you mentioned that there were prototypes there. Did you guys get the chance to test any prototype hands-on? What was that experience like for you, all of you?
Yeah, so within that 5 team, I think only Rama's team completed the whole work, and she presented a real-time working of that module and all. So that was a good experience. And rest of the team, they did really well, but they were not able to complete it. So they presented somewhat like a prototype, and I personally liked the prototype built by the team headed by Sanu, because it involved some AI elements, and as you know, AI will take a lot of time to get implemented, but within that time frame, they have built a wonderful prototype. So personally, I like that product.
So AI, like you said, is a constant buzzword and coming up in all conversations we're having now. Was there anything that was spoken about at the dev meet about how AI is advancing and how it can affect our field?
Like I said, within this 5 prototypes or 5 modules, one module called, did you remember that name? It's Finsta or something like that.
Yeah, it's FinSafe.
FinSafe. Yeah.
FinWise. It's basically for finance management. They have already, I believe, they have completed 75% of that application. So when they are presenting this one, it's really it's really needed for everyone because they have well delivered the importance of that particular financial module. So actually, I believe this is the first React application in our company for just for terrific math purpose they are creating.
It uses AI for giving personalized suggestions in finance, and also we can use AI to generate bills. Okay, but they have presented as a prototype. So if we can implement such a tool, then it will be an outstanding product in the market. Yeah.
Okay.
So in overall, in the dev meet, like you said, there were a lot of discussion around AI, and the session took by Rajeev also was on the AI side. He started very slowly, but soon it was more interesting, and most of the crowd started questions, asking questions about AI, and the most important thing that I liked about that session was he not only explained the advantages of AI but also the disadvantages and the immense time that it will take to evolve. Yeah, that was an interesting topic. Yeah.
And Arjun, how did you think about the session taken by Rajeev? What insights did you get from that?
The session taken by Mr. Rajeev, he pushed forward a concept that AI is actually being used in a much more broader aspect than we think. We got exposed to this field, I think, with the introduction of ChatGPT, at least for the mainstream crowd. But the fact is that with the session he had given us, we really got an idea that this has been implemented in a long time back and had been used. Is being used by huge MNCs for the data-driven activities that they use. So this AI as such is not something new that came up, but it just got exploded into the scene from ChatGPT. But the fact is that it has been being used, and it's developed in a wide scale by different entities. So I think that was something I understood from that session. That's what I felt. I mean, it's not what I felt, but it's the reality. That's what he told.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Blesson, what is one big idea that you took away from the event? So you said it was your first.
Yeah. So mainly it would be many aspects that I didn't think, because people there know both the business part and the dev part, or the process behind what is happening in e-commerce. So the way everyone thinks or asks you the question and they give their opinion, what should I have done? Because mainly for me, even while presenting, we had our CEO Abhi was there, and even he gave thoughts on what phrases could have been used. So it was so simple but yet so effective. So many of the thoughts that were in the room were really helpful, because when we talk about a business perspective, how the clients think or the things that they have on their mind is completely different. And when it comes to a dev part, it becomes so into another thought. So getting all the thoughts in one room and getting so many helps in what sentences could have or phrases could have been used, or how I should have done the slides. So even the simple things were so much helpful. So that is something I would take away from the event.
Okay, and let's wind up with what each of you thought was the highlight of the event. Rama, do you want to go first?
Actually, when we are planning for a dev meet, before we are conducting the dev meet, we just, our team leads, our leadership team will take a session and we will just watch and listen that, get an idea about what's going on in our organization, what's our next way forward, all those things sessions will be happened. But this year, Nitin took full of responsibility from the day first onwards. Okay, so he planned everything maybe as he said, 1 month prior he planned for this engaging event, like this presentation, this prototype, and we have scheduled 2 weeks before we just presented our topics, Then we took a presentation, initial presentation. Then we had a mock presentation inside our team, and the final presentation and the review, judging panel, everything was completely planned. So, which really makes the team very interactive on that day, because everything they were fully prepared, and there is a lot of chance for the new joiners who come forward and try to speak. Totally, they see in their professional way how the organization, how the meetup, how to interact with some leaders. Those kind of new opportunity will be more. Everybody had this new opportunity on that day, and as they said, we have a great view on the AI part. Rajeev, he projected the exact view how the AI goes, how we can implement that in our project, and how the technology stack, why we need to stay on that, why we need to grow up ourselves to be more on that. Those kind of topics were covered in that session. That's really helpful for everyone, not only me. When I just had a conversation with my team and colleagues, they also had a same feel. It's really informative. And we started at 9, we ended up at 6 p.m. The full event, and none of the event has boring. Everything was very interested and very interested events. Really went well.
And Nitin, you want to talk a little bit about the planning that Rama just spoke about?
Yeah, planning. So, just like Rama said, first I would like to start with the evolution of this idea. So I had a chat with Hari because Hari was with me while we conducted a Sparkathon. So in Sparkathon also Rama's team was the winner. So congrats, Rama.
Thank you.
Yeah. So after that, so we conducted Sparkathon on September 2023. So after that, me and Hari had a chat, had a discussion, and we thought of bringing this dev meet back again. And I was also thinking to start an initiative like this, so that the next year onwards, someone will come forward and will conduct this. And also, I would like to create an event in which it will create a platform for all others to speak. To project themselves like that. So 1 month prior, I was planning a lot of things with Soji, Hari. I took advices from Ranjit, everyone, and prepared a high-level plan. Then I had a chat with all the team leads, and then I clubbed all the ideas, and then the result was this dev meet.
And it seems like you executed it very well.
Yeah, with the help of the team. Because even the marketing team supported us in providing the right assets and all. And even the front-end guys provided a quick design for the DevMeet landing page. And we also built a simple HTML website within 1 day, and we hosted it. So it was the involvement of all tech people, not only tech people, all the people in Definitely. Yeah.
Alright, so let's wind up with Arjun. What was your biggest takeaway from the event?
I think apart from what Rama and Nitin had put forward, what I felt is that since we developers are working at two different places, like we are from Kochi and from Trivandrum, I think, and again from Bangalore, such an event would help us to get everyone under a single umbrella one day, and it helps to build the team or the camaraderie between us. We get to know each person and each developers, because most of them are only, I guess, chatting or through our platforms, social platforms, or through the Google Meets. Apart from that, to really help build a sense of team, this kind of events are really helpful at that. And apart from that, what I also felt is that to have a senior resource like Irfan, who was able to attend it from, he had traveled from Australia to attend this event. And being a person with such huge years of experience, he had put forward a really good session too regarding how a good programming can be done on the basis of the OOPS concept. So his session is something that really good even experienced developers or even freshers could take it. So such a senior resource gave a presentation that was really helpful too. So this event as such highlighted those two parts, team development and high level exposure to good development. So yeah, that was what I felt were highlight for the dev meet.
Okay, and is there anything else that you guys want to add before we end this conversation? No?
I mean, for me as a fresher, it was a very new experience. I haven't experienced the previous dev meets. So for the upcoming year, we know what to expect or how we need to do it. And this guy has set the bar really high. So we need to match that.
Okay then, so that is our wrap. Thank you so much, Pleasant, Nitin and Rama and Arjun, for joining and sharing your experiences. We're looking forward to attending the next one next year. And thank you to everyone who's listening. Have a great day. Goodbye.